Summer is finally over. We are done with all of our shenanigans. Now let's get back to business. Yes, it's fall 2025, guys. And today I will be telling you about different AI tools you can use for this semester. So let's get right into it. First thing first, once you get your syllabus, you want to ensure you go through it and make sure that ethically it is safe for you to use AI. And you can also ask questions directly to your advisor, your teacher, your supervisor, your class teacher, and all of that to make sure that you can use AI. Be safe. Now let's get into the business of the day. First of all, you should have one of these chat interfaces that you are using, that you are very comfortable using and familiar with. First, ChatGPT, of course. And by the way, ChatGPT is the state-of-art AI tool. Right now, we have GPT-5. So, and it's free for both the unpaid and everybody have access to it. The next one is Claude, Haiku, Sonnet, all of that. We also have the free versions. Then the third one is, of course, Gemini. And schools also allow us to use Copilot. So you can think about either of those four chat interfaces. Get one that you are going to be asking those questions. Second, if you do data analysis or you are into business analytics, all those courses that have to do with a little bit of analysis, coding, Excel, Python, just a little bit of all of that, you might want to consider using Julius AI. Julius AI also have integration of all of these models within them, so you can consider using Julius AI. But yeah, you have to pay a token for that, and they also have the free version also. Second, the third thing here is for programming. There is a lot for programming, but the chat interface you are going to, I would suggest strongly, is going to be Claude. Anything programming, I love using Claude. So Claude is my go-to when it comes to programming, using either R or Python or any other programming languages. I mean, for software engineers, they can confirm that. So if you are into programming, consider using Claude for that. And different IDEs, if you are using VS Code, Spider, Anaconda, Jupyter, Google Colab, Cursor, any of those different IDE, you might want to consider having GitHub Copilot embedded in it, such that you have something, an AI tool you are collaborating with. Instead of going from VS Code into Claude, from VS Code, you can have that within that interface, and you just tell it, can you fix this line of code for me? And you're good. And yeah, that's it about coding. And if you're using R, of course, I have Copilot also, so that you can debug all of those errors within those interfaces. For researchers, like I said, if you watch till the end, you're gonna get one free AI tool. For researchers, of course, if you're looking at literature review, Cite is your go-to for literature review. Cite always delivers. They delivers a lot. Then if you are going to be writing a lot, consider using any of the deep research tool for all of the models you are trying to. If it is ChatGPT, consider using deep research. You have about 40 usage in a month. If it is Gemini, consider using deep research. If it is Claude, consider using research. And try to create projects within all of those and try to give them some context. Upload those textbooks, those papers, just for it to have more context, and you get better results without hallucination. Alright, lastly is Notebook LM. I just did a video on Notebook LM, which I'm going to post the next video, how to go about it. 2 updates. Notebook LM, you can now use it as an application on your phone, and you know, Notebook LM, you are able to convert those papers into podcasts and you just listen to them, and while you go to school, before you get to school, you understand what that paper is saying. You can interact within those, have conversation during that podcast. So ask them what you are going to do Ask them about the key details you need in that paper, and they're going to respond. And lastly, they added a video update. Now, once you put your paper, you can try to convert it into video. That's so amazing. So Notebook LM is the last AI tool you guys should use. I'm going to see you in the next video. Happy resumption and enjoy yourself. See ya.